Secretariat will back Attorney General Kihara Kariuki's appeal against the Court of Appeal judgment that nullified the BBI process at the Supreme Court. This even as a section of members of parliament hold parallel plans to salvage the BBI process through a parliamentary initiative that will absorb most of the BBI proposals. And although the BBI Secretariat is hopeful the Supreme Court will consider the efforts to unite the country, a BBI Supreme Court case would put to test Supreme Court President and Chief Justice Martha Koome and other 6 judges of the court. Barely a week after the Court of Appeal judgment that upheld the High Court ruling to declare the BBI constitutional amendment process unconstitutional, the BBI Secretariat has made public its plans to appeal against the decision at the Supreme Court.
I'll introduce you. According
to the BBI Secretariat co-chairpersons Junet Mohamed and Dennis Waweru, the Secretariat has resolved to back Attorney General Kihara Kariuki's appeal at the Supreme Court, with the BBI promoters claiming that a consolidated appeal would easily solve the BBI stalemate.
As a Secretariat, we shall be supporting the appeal of the Attorney General at the Supreme Court on BBI. We believe that the Supreme Court has a wider and more encompassing mandate when dealing with the matters of great national interest than the High Court or the Court of Appeal.
We want to keep pushing because we are determined to ensure that some of the very novel proposals in the BBI are not lost. And if they have to be lost, it must be known that we made our best efforts to secure them.
We do not object to the appeal. It is fair for them to go ahead and appeal. But we have made our position clear that we feel between now and the next election, the country should be focused on having a free, fair, and peaceful election, and also a free and fair transition from the current government to the next one.
Theirs is just political tantrums. I think let them cry. I'm sure at some point they will keep quiet and come back to their senses and now focus on what's really important for Kenya.
Kariuki is set to present a 3-point argument at the Apex Court, including the applicability of the basic structure doctrine, remit of constitutional amendment by popular initiative, and presidential immunity. However, a section of members of parliament are in the advanced stages of introducing a parliamentary initiative to salvage the inactive BBI bill. According to the draft bill, the Jeremiah Kioni-led Constitutional Implementation Oversight Committee has proposed 3 key issues, including the nomination of losers in a presidential election to parliament, as well as the amendment of Article 152 of the Constitution on Cabinet to delete Clause 3 on Cabinet composition to allow the President to appoint cabinet members from elected members of parliament, with the same applying to county assemblies. The committee also proposes the inclusion of the Attorney General in the affairs of Parliament as an ex-officio member with assigned functions, proposing a new clause under the role of the President that the President may assign the Attorney General the duties of a member of the Cabinet.
Kuna vitu muhimu ambaye inafaa izungumziwe katika mahakama hiyo. Sasa tunataka kwenda kwa mahakama ya juu zaidi, kwa sababu kubadilisha katiba haitaisha na BBI. Baada ya BBI kuna watu wengine watataka wabadilishe katiba. Sasa tunataka kujua kikamilifu ni njia gani inafaa Mkenya afate kama anataka kubadilisha katiba ya taifa.
All eyes are now on the Supreme Court, with the BBI Supreme Appeal putting Supreme Court President Martha Koome on the spotlight as she attempts to bring the BBI case to a close alongside 6 other Supreme Court judges. Well, quite interesting developments.